to another month of temperature quilt. We're on to March. So hopefully you're somewhat keeping up. I'm only slightly behind, a couple days for February, but hanging in there. So I'm really excited to see how this month goes. We've actually seen some sunshine. I actually got a new color in my very first March block, so I'm kind of excited. This is the last month that we're going to be using the cupcake package #1, and we're going to be using block 3 for March. So what's nice about this month is everything's the same. All the construction's the same. You find your high and low for the day and stitch your block on the lines, cut them apart, and then the March block will look like this. Okay, so all the pieces are the same, it's just rearranged differently. Now keep in mind, I am still going with the method that in the cupcake pattern, wherever it's white in the block design, that is my high temperature, and then whatever's black in the block layout is my low temperature. So we finally hit green. Yay, that meant sunshine. And then of course blue is our low for yesterday. So this is March 1st block. It's kind of cute. It's interesting. Makes kind of a T design over here. So it's fun. But really, otherwise, all the construction and everything is the same. Hopefully it's all working for you. I know some of you have had maybe some issue tearing papers out. I do fold, so just keep in mind, I like to fold on that seam, if anything, and then I hold top corner and I tear it. And then I don't really have issues with seams popping. I know some of you have. You can backstitch at the beginning and the end if you have concerns about those stitches popping out. I don't worry too much because of course they're going to get sucked into those 1/4 inch seams. So even if one little stitch pops out, it's not going to affect the block because it's just going to get sucked into that 1/4 inch. But otherwise, other methods I've used is I have a stiletto. So anything with a nice sharp point. So I'll use a stiletto, I'll use a pin, quilter's pin or whatever, and I will run it down that seam gently because I don't want to cut the threads, but I just want to score that paper that's on that seam. And so I just run it down, and then same thing. I still fold it. It just always seems to help if I fold on that line, hold one corner, and it just tears right off. Okay, so that's my extra bonus tip this time if you're struggling getting papers out. And then one of the comments somebody used is they say they're using fray block. So fray block at the beginning and the end to hold their seams in. So if it's really bugging you, maybe try that. Try some fray check, fray block, and it might help hold it in a little better for you. But otherwise, keep on sharing. I want to see your months, how they're turning out, how your colors are turning out, because I know there's some of you guys in this group that are from all over. So you definitely have some different colors in your blocks. So make sure you're sharing in the group. If you have any questions, reach out to me. But this is March, our happy March block. So you're going to do this for the next 31 days. And don't forget, I did post in the group the cutting for the fill. So all the spaces for all the grays or whatever neutral you might use to fill in the calendars. So spaces, I did post a PDF for you of that. So if you didn't see it, it should be in the files. If you can't find it, let me know. I can send it to you. I can email it to you. That way you'll know how much you need and what sizes you need to cut for each month. I gave you a whole breakout, so each month you could cut it all out now and just have it all ready and organized month by month. So I try, occasionally I get my act together for you. So otherwise, have a great March. All right, we'll see you next month. Next month we will start with the packages of cupcakes #2, so you may want to stock up on those. I think what I tell you, you need 4 packages per quarter, 4 or 5. So start stocking up on those for April, and otherwise have a lot of fun. Have a happy Tuesday. All right, guys, keep on stitching.